Cities and counties that have red light camera programs insist that they are saving lives and reducing serious injuries.
But West 2 Investigates has been pouring through the data to find out if crashes are really going down.
Tonight, Greg Fox explains why those numbers don't tell the whole story of this traffic enforcement program.
No one argues that red light running can be deadly. Each year in the U.S., there are roughly 165,000 crashes, 1,000 deaths, and 127,000 injuries.
Withhold adjudication, it's a $158 fine and $33 court costs.
Some drivers fight the $158 notices of violation in court.
My granddaughter, my grandson got all these tickets.
Evelyn Mack couldn't prove family members ran red lights with her car, the white one right there, so she paid the fines.
Well, to me, it is just about money.
They save lives. They are a safety net.
Melissa Wandel's husband, Mark, was killed in a crash caused by a red light runner in 2003, just 2 weeks before their daughter, Madison, was born.
The devastating piece of it is that my daughter never got to meet my husband. He never got to, physically hold her.
She persuaded lawmakers to pass Florida's red light camera law, the Mark Wandel Traffic Safety Act, in 2010.
If this bill was not working, I would strip my husband's name off this bill in a second.
West 2 Investigates has been reviewing the state's red light running reports. For the 3 most common types of collisions, rear end, right angle, and side swipe, crashes are up. Statewide, crashes at intersections after cameras were installed were up 3% last year and up 11% in 2022. In Orlando, crashes were up 12% last year and up 9% the year before. And Orange County saw a 15% increase last year and a 9% jump in 2022. But Orlando and Orange County red light camera managers tell us the state reports don't tell the whole story.
Yes, there is a reduction in serious crashes.
Some of these crashes have nothing to do with the signal.
Cities and counties argue that the reason why it looks like there are more crashes at intersections is because the state is not just counting crashes that happen at the corners. They're counting collisions that happen farther away from the center of intersections, and not just 100 feet, but up to 250 feet away from the intersections. The state says it uses the FDOT definition of intersection, 250 feet from the center line of the intersection. But local red light program managers tell me they analyze crashes no farther than 100 feet from the intersections. They also blame distracted driving for causing rear-end collisions like this, not people slamming on brakes to avoid red light camera tickets. While neither Orlando nor Orange County provided their own data, the state reports do show fatal and injury crashes at red light camera intersections are down.
The fact that fatalities went down, total physical injuries went down, it's a big deal.
We're adding much more volume to our roads, but we see the accident rates decreasing at the same time. So I consider that a win.
The Department of Highway Safety has for 5 straight years recommended to Governor Ron DeSantis more accurate reporting on the red light camera program, including an analysis conducted by an independent organization. With her husband's name on the red light camera law, Melissa Wandel is demanding it.
Enough is enough. You're doing what you're supposed to do. The cameras are doing what they're supposed to do. Let's get the correct reporting down.
Greg Fox, West 2 News.
West 2 News reached out to the governor's office to find out why an independent analysis of red light cameras recommended by the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles has not been carried out. We will update our report as soon as we hear back.